There we go.
2, 1. Four-time 2026 Myriad Intramural Open starts in 2 days.
Yeah.
So the CrossFit Open officially starts in 2 days. We have the commissioner, Commissioner Marta, here with us right now. If you remember, who made that?
I made this.
You made that?
I made it for Anna originally a couple years ago. I think I don't know if she requested it or
Is
why.
it bedazzled? Like, what do you call that? Like, jeweled?
You can call it bedazzled. I rhinestoned it.
Okay, rhinestone.
Oh God, these rhinestones are coming out.
Oh, see, now look at, we need to repair the commissioner sash. Perfect. We are giving a quick little update on what to expect for those who are new to Myriad, for those who have never done an open, CrossFit Open or Intramural Open with us at Myriad. We did a small little video with Riley and Harry to kind of like have them ask some questions because it's brand new to them, which always seems to be the thing, that this is always brand new, but when you've been doing it for 15 years, it feels like it's not brand new.
Yeah.
But what is the Intramural Open?
Okay. Well, the Intramural Open, it follows with the CrossFit Open,
Correct.
which begins this week. But the Intramural Open is our in-house, more casual-friendly competition version of the CrossFit Open.
And the CrossFit Open is held by CrossFit.com. Started 15 years ago, and it's 3 workouts released on Thursdays. You have to finish it by Monday night, and then you put it in onto CrossFit.com. You have to pay $20 to do the CrossFit.com one, and then you're on an international leaderboard that you can then use the leaderboard to kind of compare yourself to a bunch of other people.
Which is pretty cool.
It's totally cool. I've signed up. It's $20. I've signed up every single year, and we have a handful of people. I think we have about 20-some people signed up right now. But you don't have to do that because everyone's automatically entered into the Intramural Open. And where you're at is on the back of the whiteboard right there, and you should have received an email from from one of our captains, Harry, Zoe, or Riley, who are leading the way as the 3 different teams: black,
gray, and green.
Gray.
Harry is Team Black. They're the
New Zealand All Blacks, because that's my team. Yeah,
that's the New Zealand All Blacks.
That's a rugby team. So
you guys are koalas as your mascot.
Yes, I love it.
And then you got Riley as Team Gray. He chose that because he was like, everyone has a gray shirt. He put me on his team. I was like, I don't have a gray shirt.
See?
But I don't actually think I can be on his team because I'm on the commissioner. So.
That's true. You can do the workouts though.
Yeah,
what's their mascot? What's great?
No, they're koalas. Black is a kiwi bird.
That's right.
Yeah, because Harry was so annoyed that Riley chose a koala.
I mean, Australia versus New Zealand's pretty
close
close there.
I know.
And then you got Zoe, Team Green.
Green, they're like the Freaky Frogs, I think, and they're a frog is their mascot. So we have like animal theme this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Those listening, members, what should they expect? I mean, so we have teams, people are on a team, like what next?
So hopefully you've gotten communication from your team captain, and if you haven't, I'm sorry, your team captain is failing you at this point. But hopefully you've gotten some communication from your team captain, so look out for that in an email. Or if you haven't, maybe find your team captain and be like, maybe I got missed on the email, that's possible. But they'll be letting you know about all the different ways that you can score points.
Gotcha.
So because the Intramural is a more friendly competition, you do score points by getting top scores in the workouts, but there's also a lot of other ways that you can score points to make this accessible and fun so that everybody can participate and contribute.
So with that, talk about how you can score points within the workouts.
Cool. So I'll use my little cheat sheet here. So within the workouts, the easiest way to score points for the workouts itself is to simply come on Fridays. Come on Fridays, log your score in Chalk It Pro, and you will get up 1 point for simply doing the workout and submitting your score, no matter what version of the workout you did. If you've done this in the past, or if you haven't, you will be familiar that there are multiple versions of the workout. So we've got the RX'ed version, we've got the scaled version, and the foundations version of the workout. All of those will be in Chalk It Pro. So you can get 3 points for being one of the top finishers of each of those 3 categories.
So just like levels method, when we have 7, 8 different levels, for the CrossFit Open workout, there'll be 3 different levels: foundations, scaled, RX, and then there's a first, second, third for each of those divisions. And this is where it kind of gets interesting because you don't have to be in the RX division for all 3 workouts. You can do maybe the first workout, you're just like, oh, I can do that RX, and you want to challenge yourself, so you go RX. But maybe the second workout, you're like, I can't do scaled or RX. I'm going to do the foundations workout. So you can kind of jump around as well. The one thing we do ask is don't just go to like the foundations division to get first place and score points for your team, because That's what would I call that? The non-friendly way?
It's not friendly.
Yeah.
If you're like, I'm pretty good at RX, but I'm not going to be a top finisher, it would not be cool.
Yeah.
To go do foundations.
So we're not trying to cheat the system.
No,
but
you're trying to be honest about where you should
correct.
land.
And everyone usually is.
Yeah,
And sometimes injuries do happen. If you have an injury, you just can't do something, so you move a little bit faster. That's fine. Yeah. But we want to call that out as well.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that. So those are the ways that you can win points within the workouts themselves. Yep. But beyond that, then there's additional ways to win points.
Team bonding. Tell me about that.
So I'm the commissioner, so I get to make a lot of these decisions.
That's true.
So, maybe do something
Which
nice
has
for
caused
me in the next
some
3 weeks.
controversy in the past. When Anna used to be the commissioner, I used to get upset. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, she would just make some decisions that I feel like weren't necessarily the right decisions about like who the best team name was and such. So, anyways, team bonding.
Up to the commissioner.
Okay, it is.
So team bonding. There's going to be 3 points available for the following things. So I get to choose who has the best team name, the best mascot, and then there's commissioner's choice available for a lot of things, which are just bonus points.
Yeah.
They're unlimited and they're up to my discretion.
I love it.
What that means if
Be
I'm
super nice to Marta over the next 3 weeks is
Be
what
super nice.
what I'm hearing. So.
Yeah, like if I'm around and I'm watching the work, I'm going to try
Bring
to
her
watch a lot of the
coffees.
workouts.
Amelia's.
Bring me a coffee. I'll consider
What's
that
your favorite
team
cookie?
spirit. The chocolate buckwheat cookie.
Yeah, chocolate butt-wheat cookie over Amelia's. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out ideas, guys.
I like a cortado.
Oh, see?
But yeah, so if you're like doing especially good team spirit during a workout, you're cheering people on, you're being a really helpful judge, super encouraging, I am free to hand out points at will for those things when I see them. Or if a coach tells me that they saw someone doing that in class and lets me know about it, I can hand out points as well. Because I can't be at every class every day, but I'm going to try to watch a lot of the classes on Fridays. Yeah. So those are the team bonding points. Additionally, you've got other challenges outside of just doing the workouts themselves. So we usually do a few video challenges, anywhere from 1 to 3 over the course of the 3 weeks. You'll know about the video challenge because we'll post it in the newsletter. Hopefully your team captain will tell you about it, and it will be on Instagram. And that is usually some sort of goofy challenge. Yeah. It maybe involves agility of some kind, where you're filming yourself doing something. People might remember the toilet paper one we did in the past. It was a fun one where you
hurt my back. I'm dead serious.
That's why it was famous for Jared. Not many people succeeded.
No, it was hard.
And Stephen did. I remember that. I watched him.
Yeah.
But you film yourself doing the challenge, and then ideally you post it into Instagram and you tag us so that we can see it. Not everyone has social media, so you can also email it to us. But you would get 3 points for just participating in the challenge. Yep. Even if you can't successfully do it, you get points for competing. Other things, we started this last year, but collecting donations is a new piece of the Intramural Open. So each team will have in the lobby, they should start appearing this week, donation boxes for your team. So there's a list that should be shared by your team captains. We're collecting for Horizon House of the things they like to receive. And you can bring in donations throughout the month, put them in, you will get points. The team with the most points, they accumulate, or the team with the most donations accumulates points. And there's different strategies around how you want to do that too.
Is it points per item, or is it just like a total for whoever has the most?
10 points available for the team that has the most canned goods.
Got it.
So whichever team has the most gets 10 additional points. But of course there's commissioner's choice. I could always...
Sure.
If people do really awesome, I can hand out more points from that, because that's a fun part of it.
I see dressing in your team color, so wearing that during the workouts on Friday.
Yeah.
Potentially hitting PRs during the open workouts. Maybe it's your first pull-up, maybe it's your first muscle-up, maybe you thrustered more weight than you've ever done before. You ring that bell because it's a PR. Marta hears it, or you tell her that you did that. Boom, more points for you.
5 more points.
Ooh, 5 more.
Yeah, you get 5 points if you dress in your team color, or if you hit a PR, because they're spirit points. Okay. That's what we call those.
I love it.
10 points, bonus points, if your team gets every single person that week.
That should be like 1,000
50
points.
Yeah, I know, it's really hard to do.
I was to say, get every single person to participate.
Bajillion points. So tell your friends, tell your teammates to participate in the workout. The final thing will be at the 26.4 workout, which is Saturday, March 21st.
Something of that nature. It's either 21st or
that's what it
22nd. Yeah, it's that Saturday. So essentially this is 3 weeks, and then that following week on that Saturday we're doing an in-house fun competition called 26 Point Fun, 26.4.
Yeah, I like to call it 26 Point Fun.
Whatever, yeah, 26 Point Fun. There's going to be a lot of different, fun activities. There's going to be a real workout as well, kind of real-ish workout.
Real-ish.
More like a relay type thing, but that's getting as many team members there as possible, wearing your team colors, and then all 3 teams going against each other, with you kind of leading the way as a commissioner, throwing out points left and right. And then from there, we'll have an overall champion of the Intramural, Myriad Intramural Open for 2026.
And in the past, that workout has been a game changer
Totally.
workout.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can get a ton of points during that. So you could come in thinking you're going to win, your team's going to win, and then it goes a whole different direction.
Yeah.
So getting folks to participate at that is huge, because usually the more people you have, the better time you're going to have in a lot of those. And it's really fun. And then this year also, we're going to have snacks and drinks sponsored as well by Leslie. I was trying to remember her professional name for her realty.
Leslie McNeely?
Leslie McNeely Realtor Group.
Got it.
Realtor, not group. It's just realty.
Got it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Leslie. We'll be better.
Sorry, Leslie.
We'll be better.
I also hate the word realty because it's hard to say.
Yeah. What else are we missing? I think we covered it all from an Intramural Open. Oh, the last thing I did want to throw out there, if you're still with us right now, is if you're like, I don't want to do any of this. You don't have to.
No, you don't.
Just show up to class as normal and, smile as the coaches are getting pumped up and jacked up about the Intramural Open, about the CrossFit Open. Everyone's going to be going through. If you can still show up on Fridays and just do the workout, you don't have to even record a score. Just do a workout, just like you do a normal workout. So if you don't want to do any of this, but you watch this whole thing, kudos to you. But yeah, you don't have to take part. You can just kind of be a standby. Yep. Just here. But if you're like interested in gung ho, which quite a few people are about this, it's a fun time of year for next 3 to 4 weeks. So
it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Anything to add?
No, we covered it. We got it all.
Cool. See you on the Friday CrossFit Open workouts. Let's go.
27th.
4 time.